Every man should view himself as equally balanced, half good and half evil. Likewise, he should see the entire world as half good and half evil. With a single good deed, he will tip the scales for himself and for the entire world to the side of good. Rambam. Join us in a journey across the UK. Experience the change that takes place in the campus community, from the university faculties to within the rabbi family themselves, and finally to each individual student. Experience the change that has transformed the Jewish student world, spanning the entire UK.
I'm quite involved in the Student Jewish Society of Bristol. I'm on committee now, the second year running. So my Jewish experiences on campus are mainly surrounded around the JSOC and the student rabbi and the Chabad house. I spend pretty much every other Shabbat over at Chabad in Bristol. I have done this year, and we have a wonderful time. So my favorite thing about the Chabad house in Bristol is the diversity of people that go there. There's people from all different levels of observance and Jewish upbringing. Some people are very learned, other people aren't, but everyone comes together and everyone feels welcomed.
I think that Jewish life in London is amazing. It's very unique, especially when you go up to North London. It's like a whole Jewish world that I didn't even know existed, and it's very unique. I'd never seen anything like it back in Canada. And I showed up at Imperial, and there was a special day where all clubs and committees were, and I was walking around, couldn't find anything really I wanted to join. And then there I saw Rabbi Mendy. I approached him, and that was it.
I've known Rabbi Shmuley for the past year or so. Shmuley was amazing. He took all the different aspects, the social and the cultural and the academic, and he really tried to get a grasp of the entire student. We did a Torah study session every week, and he was very open about that, to all the festivals. So I tried to go to as much as I could with Chabad.
Well, I think running Chabad of Bloomsbury has made me a more well-rounded person. My favourite thing about working with students on campus is that you have a highly intelligent group of people who are at a stage in their lives where they're questioning, they're thinking, they're choosing where to go, what to do. There are also people that want to come to speak to me for help, or people that I have to go to help. We also work together with the JSOC, the Jewish Societies, and the UJS.
I lived in Israel before I came to London, so for me it was very important to somehow build up a Jewish environment. And I think Chabad gave me this opportunity. All my social Jewish life is evolves around Chabad, really.
It's not just a job for the rabbi and the rebbitzin. Every single family member is involved. We have seen tremendous change. Students feel a sense of community, and Yiddishkeit is now alive in the streets of Edinburgh. Whether it's a lunch and learn, Torah class in the city centre, or a public display of a menorah for Hanukkah, Edinburgh has become a place where every Jewish student can feel at home.
It was a really great way to get to know, other Jewish students and get involved in not only the Chabad but other Jewish activities around campus. I started meeting more Jewish students. There was more Jewish students that came from Glasgow, where I'm from, which gave me a nice base to bounce off of. You know, from the second you meet Penny, you'll realise that he's actually he's a great guy, and he gets to know everybody on an individual basis, and he'll give you as much time as you want.
Team Giddy hosted a Hanukkah menorah lighting in the city centre, and I thought that it was a beautiful experience, just kind of being open about our Judaism and sharing it with others. We kind of cooked together, we talked together, just catch up on events.
If it wasn't for Chabad, I wouldn't have too many opportunities to have a Jewish experience. I wouldn't really have anywhere to go for Shabbat. I don't know too many people here, so Chabad's been like a second home.
I just hope that every other Chabad house in the country is doing what Shmuley's doing, because I think it was an amazing thing, and I try to spread the word about what they're doing all the time.
I think the best thing about Chabad is that you're meeting like-minded people, Jewish people, young people your age, people who might have the same interests, but still come from a completely different background. You have people from Europe, from Asia, from all over the world basically.
Chabad is a really great resource, it's something that you know, I didn't really think that it was going to be something that I would be into. And it might not have been had it not been for Penny, but you know, it's definitely something that if you're a Jewish student, you should definitely get along and give it a try.
Chabad on Campus UK. Positive change.
Now you've got to be kind all the